Good evening, guys. This is the Lone Panzer playing World of Tanks, and today I will. This will be a brief video. This tutorial is about the different types of equipments that I normally mount and what they are for or what they're useful for. Let's take for example this howitzer, or basically a heavy tank, but it more or less works like a you can say this one artillery only. So here I have mounted large caliber tank gun rammer. This rammer reduces the loading time by 10%. I have loaded a ventilation class 3. What this does is it increases the rate at which your crews are gain experience. This you can use if you have bought a tank with a 50% crew. This can be used to significantly increase their experience gain, because what it says here is plus 5% to all crew skills. And this is the enhanced gun length drive for a tank using this 150mm. For example, KV to 150mm aiming time is as you can see here, it's 4 seconds. That's massive, to be best said. I mean, aiming times are like 1.5 seconds for German tanks. For example, let's take this one. See this. See the aiming time difference. This Jagdtiger has a 2-second aiming time, and this gun 88mm Pak 43L71, while this 120mm M10 on the KV2 has 4 seconds. That is twice that aiming time. So to reduce this aiming time by 5%, I use this enhanced gun length drive. I have currently 2 on vehicles. One I think I kept on this. Yes, this is the Panzer SFL5. This also has a very huge aim time. This gun especially, not this one. I haven't researched it. In a few more videos later, I will show you how to research tanks and modules. And this is what I use. And in case of Jagdtiger, I use most German tanks. You should try to use the wet ammo rack, because they have sort of a very high chance of getting ammo racked. If you are hit here, then you will be ammo racked. If it's ammo rack damage, then your loading time will increase. But if you are truly unlucky, then it will blow up and actually blow over this turret onto the ground. With the recent 9.3 patch, these turrets blow up, and they can actually be used as you can say defenses against enemy tanks. And I use coated optics. Coated optics is different from binocular telescope. What binocular does, it increases 25% view range up to 500 meters, but there is a condition that the vehicle has to be stationary. That is, you cannot move. Once you move, it changes. But in case of coated optics, it is plus 10% of view range, but you do not have to be stationary. You can keep moving and still have the same view range. It will not change. I use the long caliber tank gun rammer, obviously, and the weight ammo rack, as I told earlier, for this ammo rack problems. And on this Nashorn, for example, there are certain things like this one is a closed tank. Obviously, you can see the hatches are closed. People are inside, if they are inside. But tanks like Nashorn, Panzer SFL4C, or this Panzer SFL5, these tanks cannot use ventilation, that is improved ventilation, vents. The reason they cannot use, I think, is because they have open top. Obviously, there is no problem of venting. It's easier. I mean, person standing here and shooting the can easily breathe air. So I think that is the reason they do not have these tanks. They have very bad armor, paper armor, and one shot from a KV2 will practically decimate it. I would love to show you some gameplay today, but I don't think I can make it as I have some other work to do. I have to go to a meeting, but in a few more in the next video I'll show you a battle in this KV2 with the 150mm gun. Thank you guys, and as always subscribe so that you can get daily updates.